Hey guys, welcome to Cryptolina channel, and today we continue to discuss what is happening on the price of the Bitcoin chart right now. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and my Telegram group. So let's get started. So if you want to know what trades I currently have open, be sure to watch this video till the end. At the end there will be the most interesting information, and we will discuss what expectations I have about where Bitcoin will go and what decisions I am making right now to be in profit. So let's move on to the weekly time frame. We are approaching an important sellers area. This is very important resistance zone that has been forming on our weekly chart since January 25th. So look how periodically we bounced off this zone. This is a pretty strong area after we failed to keep it. It happened in June last year. We fell and went into a 45% bearish rally. Something similar could happen now, so it's important to watch how we finish this weekly chart. So this will happen in 2 days, 17 hours at the time of the recording of this video. You can watch this video later. So it's very important that the candlestick closes positively, at least inside this zone, and if this candlestick closes with a pin bar, it means that the market is in uncertainty and we can see a pullback. One way or another, we can see a pullback within the week, and we can see a correction, which we will talk about a little bit later. So in order to have upside potential to $40,000, we need to close higher and further confirm this next week and close even harder inside this price range. So far we are under it, only testing it from above, and this is the first test. Let's see how it will look further. I will also tell you about my trades. So friends, let's just say that I closed 30% of the trade that I had open on this setup. I collected Bitcoin for another $16,000, then I got it here for $19,000, and right now I closed 30% of the transaction on the BYBIT cryptocurrency exchange. We now have a huge realized profit. There is also unrealized P&L. This unrealized P&L remains with me for further expectations and goals, and as you understand, further expectations are $35,000 and the target is a maximum of $42,779. So what I expect, but again, it will be very important to see how Bitcoin will react in this zone in $28,688. We can say that the movement is over. Yes, it's not completed to the end, but we have come to the first goal and we are not obliged to come to the second and third goals. And this is the maximum goal, but anyway, if we are considering all the movement, then we should do something like this most likely, and the price rarely reached 2,618, but this also happens. We can do this in the best possible scenario, reach up to $48,000, but this is not 100%. The probability is quite small. So far, the expectations are $35,753, but the goal is for all the growth that was before this fall. And I remind you that we have been falling for a long time. The Fibonacci grid could be stretched from these values to fall. And as you can see, now we are approaching a rather important level, 0.8 level on the Fibonacci grid for a fall, and now we come to an important level. You need to watch how the weekly time frame closes, the 3-day time frame closes, and 1 hour time frame also, and so on. So I remind you again, I closed 30% of the position and now I'm in profit. The transaction is completely at break even and in profit. So if you want to open the same trades as I did, you should definitely register on BYBIT using my link, which will be in the description or in the first pinned comment. I will remind you once again that right now you can claim up to 5,000 bonus on BYBIT. All you have to do is make a registration and make your first deposit. If BYBIT is not available in your country, then you have a good alternative. This is BitGet. It's available for all users, and right now there's a spin like a wheel. You can win Bitcoin, artificial intelligence tokens, Messi's autograph t-shirt, and many other prizes. So follow the link in the description and get your bonuses. We are moving to a shorter time frame. Let's see what's going on here. We see momentum, growth, and correction, which may will happen in the near future. So don't be surprised if we go $25,000 anytime soon. And this will be a good enough area to redraw Bitcoin and open a short position intraday or intra-week. But in general, this is a good place from where you can open a long position with expectations of $33,000, unless of course we go to conquer these values now. So if we get there now, then this setup will be illiquid, we will not be able to use it. Again, the expected fall zone is $24,445, $23,448. Why might a fall happen? In fact, everything is simple. We have accumulated divergence. Let me show it to you. We have a clear divergence at RSI, and as you can see, there was a second divergence. It may accumulate, RSI can cool down while we just trade, and if there is a trade in the range of $27,000-$28,000, RSI may even go down to the oversold value during this time. So divergence doesn't work out in 90% of cases. Yes, for a short time, you see we had a fall here one way or another on large time frames, and even greater divergence will form, which will also work out. But when will it work? This is also a big question. It can work in a week, and it can work in 2 weeks. Everything is possible. So let's look at MACD. Here we have weakness on the 19-hour time frame. We have MACD weakness, we have buyer weakness right now, and it also suggests that a short-term correction suggests itself, and a range of $23,000-$24,000 may well be seen in the near future. I also want to show you an interesting setup that I found. 3-day schedule showed you that we have an inverted head and shoulders pattern here. We have a left shoulder, we have a head, and we have a right shoulder. So let's see with you what goals we can pursue if we are trading about the head and shoulders. What goals can we pursue? Everything is simple. Here we had a pattern very recently, a regular head and shoulders, not inverted. And the purpose of this movement is the distance from the top of the head to the support level. And here this level is the resistance level. This is the line of the head, shoulder, and neck. And this distance is about where we can go. As you can see, we superimpose this distance and see that Bitcoin as a whole could go down by $11,000 and didn't reach this goal. And let's see what we have here and what we have in this pattern. So what we have is that our expectations will be in the region of $30,000, and this coincides with the Fibonacci grid, which points to our second target minus the 1.618 level. Again, the head and shoulders don't always work out as they should. We may not reach the desired goals. But again, depending on which chart to look at, if we're looking at a logarithmic graph here, then we have come to the goal. Keep in mind, if we put a logarithmic graph here, then our goal here will be higher. It will be around $42,000, and you can redraw this graph and check on the logarithm. On the regular chart, we have a target of $34,000, which is in the line with our global Fibonacci picture. I repeat, $35,733 is our second target. You might not believe, you might doubt, but one way or another my strategy is working out, and we have come to our first goal of $28,688. Many laughed, many said when we bought Bitcoin with subscribers for $16,000 that this is a nonsense and this will never happen, but we didn't expect that this correction would take place, but everything is happening within the framework of the forecast and within the framework of our strategy. So for now, we are right about what will happen next. Of course, no one can say for 100% what will happen next, but I have such expectations. I have already closed 30% on the margin loan, and the next target I'm waiting for is $35,733. And I will close another 30% of the position, and another 30% I will close at $42,000 if this happen. And if doesn't happen, then it's okay. I will already have a realized profit, and the trade will no longer close at a loss because I have a stop loss. Accordingly, the profit that has already been realized, it already exists. Perhaps I will buy altcoins on it now. I will pour the realized profit into altcoins because the altcoin season is just around the corner and may soon begin. If you don't understand what it is, then you can watch the previous videos in which I talked about why liquidity from Bitcoin can be transferred to altcoins. So these are the plans for the moment. Nothing has changed much except that I fixed a 30% profit. So that's all for now. What do you think about this? Write your opinion in the comments. I hope you like this video and my update. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and my Telegram group, and also don't forget to put comments with your opinion. Thank you for watching. Bye.